that incrementally, very small, very tiny little steps bring us towards something. And so shrinking the goal, consistency, turning up to yourself, all those small things actually get us through difficult periods in our lives. You know, having something so tiny in the face of adversity is sometimes exactly what your nervous system needs. So always look at what you can choose to do, tiny, tiny little choices in your day that bring you wellness. So being here is for me such a massive step towards my wellness. It it just lays the foundation. Just yeah, it's just for so much. So I'm so grateful to you and to me and to this practice and yeah. So come stand at the front of your mat and let's just move together, connect together. Have your block handy because we will be sitting on it at the end, okay? It's great, or a book or a pillow or something. So come. So come stand to the front of your mat. Just landing in, you know, that sense of just taking stock, noticing how you are, soles of your feet. How are you stacking your body above your feet? Arms, spine. Nice. So reach your arms wide and bring your palms together. We're going to do a few half sun salutations. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, coming down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and arch your back, look forward. Hands to the floor, roll up, keeping your spine deeply rolled, rounded. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. And again, reach your arms wide, palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, and you're descending down, arching. And then when you're all the way down, you drop your head. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, slowly rolling up, rounding up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. And again, wide with your arms, bending your elbows, bending your knees. Hands to the floor, hands to your shins, arching your back, look forward. Hands to the floor, and then bending your knees, rounding up, rolling up. I'm going to do 5 of these, so this is number 3. Reaching up, palms come to rest to the front of your chest. And again, reach your arms wide. How big of a gesture can you make this? Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Hands to the floor, forehead to knees. Hands to the shins, arching your back, look forward. Can you be at a healthy maximum? Hands to the floor, rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Last one. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. How glorious. So step back with the left foot. So as I lean forward into the right, I'm bending the right knee. And I'm stepping back, not too far back. It's my 2 hips are pointed forward still. I'm standing with both legs straightening. Reach both arms out in front of you, interlock your hands, reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Bend your front knee so that you're lifting up onto the toes of the back leg, and then straighten the front leg. Bend the back knee. Drop your knee down towards the floor. Bend the front knee, keep the back leg straight. Straighten the front knee, drop the back knee to the floor, and rise. One more time. Bend the front knee, lean deeply into it, but draw your arms back as your knee goes forward, opening into the chest. Nice. Straighten the front leg, drop the left knee all the way down to the floor, let it land. Hands are forward in front of you. Pull your right elbow back, bring your hand to your hip, Bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Twist deeply by pushing into the left back of your hand. Draw your right shoulder back. Breathing into your belly. Nice. Change. Bring your left hand forward and then just touch the floor with your left hand. Just let it touch. Nice. Change. Draw the left hand back. Bring your left hand to your hip. Reach your right hand forward. And then bring your right hand to the outside of your right knee. Twist and look behind you. Feel the balance in that. The different. Bring your right hand to the floor. Bring your hand flat to the floor. Pause there. Your left elbow is pulling back. Your left shoulder is moving back. Nice. All the way up. Last of these. Bring your fingers either side of your head. And then drop your right elbow down towards the right hip. Straighten your right arm. And then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. So I'm side bending towards the right. Try and touch the floor with your right hand. You'll never get there. Maybe I won't get there. My waist doesn't do that. I just feel, what in wellness is this movement for you? Breathing into the torso, lengthening through that left hand, dropping deeply down through the right. Nice. Bring both hands to the front knee. Lift your back leg. Step forward and pause. Nice. Step back with the right foot. So your 2 feet are in different train tracks. Interlock your fingers and reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Bend your front knee deeply, and as you bend your knee, resist with your back heel and almost go as far as that you're feeling the stretching is so much that your back leg the heel begins to lift. Straighten the front leg, drop the right knee down. Touch, rise, bend the left knee, deeply bending it forward. Rise, bend the right knee down, let it touch. Nice. Bend the left knee, reaching high and tall, reach up and look up. Long through the torso as your knee bends more and more in the front. Cool. Looking forward, drop your right knee down. Whoop. Don't turn your head as you do. Bring both hands forward in front of you. Pull your left elbow back, bring your hand to your hip. Back of the right hand to the outside of your left knee. Twist towards the left. Really feel that contact of your hand on your knee is helping you twist more and more. Nice. Turn forward, reach your right hand straight forward, and then bring your right hand to the floor. Nice. Rising up, change hands. Draw your right elbow back, bring your right hand to your hip, left hand to the inside of your left knee, twist and look behind you. Nice. Turn your head forward, bring your left hand to the floor, pause there. Pull your right elbow back, pull your right shoulder back. Nice. Last one. Rising up, fingers to the outside of your head. Drop your left elbow down and then straighten both arms. So your left hand is trying to touch the floor, your right hand is reaching upwards. Nice. Both hands forward to the front knee. Lift the back knee, step forward. Cool. Hands to your hips. Feet are hip distance apart. Roll into the pelvis. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Bring your feet closer together. Lift your right foot off the floor. Roll into your right ankle. You can have your hands in front of you, hands on your hips, arms up towards the ceiling. Roll in the other direction. Stand a little bit taller into that left leg. Create length rather than slumping down into it. Rise, push down into that left leg, get taller. Nice, other side. Keep your right foot on the floor, lift your left foot up. Roll and get taller through the right side. So create connection and length through the whole of the right side. Roll in the other direction. Get taller again. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Hands come down. Nice. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, coming down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. So we're moving into Sun Salutations. Step your right foot back. Pause there. Back through the back. Strong through the back leg. Bending the front knee deeply. Step back into a plank. Both arms are strong. You're drawing your navel towards your spine. Your heels are super strong. And that space between your shoulder blades is moving towards the ceiling more and more. Knees to the floor. Belly to the floor. Bring your elbows to the floor. Rise up through your spine. So I've lifted my toes, squeezed my bum. Elbows pushing down deeply. Nice. Drop your head down. Tuck your toes under. Lift your belly. Look towards your navel. Nice. Drop your belly. Lift your toes. Rise through the head. Nice. Change. Travel from one to the other. Lift your belly. Lift your head. So as I move, I'm really leaning into the end of my range in wholesomeness. And I just feel that like leaning into the groany in wellness, but also in the sense of a powerful connectedness. It's like this ability to soften because it is in connection, in relationship. One more time, each direction. Leaning into it. Leaning into it. Nice. Bring your hands to the floor. Come into your cat pose. Rounding your back. Bring your nose back towards your knees. Snake your spine forward. Just finding that around your back. I was talking to some people yesterday. Amazing who I talk to in my day. And I love that sense of, oh yeah, when you did that thing, I just decided I would do something completely different in that moment. So I lay on the floor and just did my own thing until you were back doing something I wanted to do again. This is the most incredible thing that I just love it. I love it. Like that we have agency in our own bodies, that we can choose which part of the practice suits us, but that we continue to practice change direction. We continue to practice and do what we want. Like I know there's two people in particular who are now ignoring this information and are doing probably block on the knee abs. So find your path in this practice. Do your own thing, but keep turning up. Push back into your downward dog. I know somebody who doesn't do these. So really find, like it's awesome that each of us are being ourselves, cultivating an awareness of the deep of us. Step your right foot forward, whatever way you do. You might drop your knees down, fling your leg forward, step your foot forward. Nice. Turn your back foot, rising up. Feel the space. Front knee is deeply bent, back leg is lengthening, baby toe side is pushing down, and you're rising up through your fingers. So sweep your arms back and drop your ear down towards your right knee. Reach your arms back behind you. And then rising up, reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Sweeping down, ear towards your knee, reach your arms back behind you. Rising up, reaching up towards the ceiling. Last one. Down, reaching back. Pause there, bend your front knee more. Cool, hands to the floor. Step forward. Rounding your back, forehead comes down. Slowly rolling up, reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice, other side. So, Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, coming down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Pause in your lunge. I know someone who's doing no lunges in this series. It's amazing. Cultivating wellness by not doing things. It's a really good boundary. Stepping back, plank pose. And deepen into your shoulders, round through the back of your shoulders. Then drop your knees down, lower your belly down. Bring your elbows to the floor. Lift and look way down the beach. So looking way down the beach, it really is that you're trying to see, and as soon as you do that, your neck and throat and face engage in a different way. You're all connected. Drop your head down, lift your belly. And drop your belly down, lift your head and your feet. You can, if you want, bring your hands beside you so that you're doing more of a push-up type one. But just on your elbows is really awesome. So see, which one do you want to do? The push-up or looking down the beach with your elbows on the floor. And both are awesome. Nice. Last time, rise. And then push back into your cat pose. Sit your bum all the way back, pausing there, really lengthening through the arms. Nice. Come into a cat pose. Dive with your right hand underneath the left armpit. Bring your right shoulder down to the floor. Just deepen your breath. Really feel that contact. I love pushing my right shoulder a bit deeper into the floor and feeling the scaffolding of my left hand, and then letting that spiral down and connect me all the way down into the sacrum, into the sit bones. So I feel this it's like a spiraling spine that's connected. And that happens from the arms, because the knees are strong. I connect the arms. It's the four corners of the torso that spiral the torso. Come back, other side. Dive with the left hand underneath the right armpit. Again, knees are strong, hips are steady. So now spiral through the arms and feel the connection dropping down, deepening into the belly. For me, it cleans up the spine almost. I feel like, oh, there's my spine. It's really awesome. Nice. Come all the way up. Push back, downward dog. Just connecting in. Whatever your version of downward dog is, that is amazing. Some people do it on their knees with their arms long in front of them, kind of like a modified cat. Some people have their knees very bent. Some people have their elbows very bent. Find and move towards more, but be where you are. Nice. Step the left foot forward, whatever way you do. Hop, skip, jump. Hi-ya! Your left foot forward. Nice. From here, turn your back foot 45-degree angle, rising up through your hands. Rise up and reach up. Feel the space through the body. Breathing into your belly, extend to your fingers. Nice. Drop your arms back. Lower your ear down towards your knee. Rising up. Reach up towards the ceiling, reaching tall. Nice. Always cultivating your wellness. What does your wellness feel like? And then work out what that looks like. It's not about what it looks like that you begin with. It's like, how do I feel as I do this? Last time, reach your arms back, ears down towards your knee, bend your front knee a little bit more. Hands to your either side of the front foot, step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest to the front of your chest. So grab your block and sit on it, or your pillow, or your book, or whatever it is. Sit, wrap your elbows around your knees. And so it might be that you actually use the couch for this bit because your knees are struggling or your hips are struggling. Find your way, really trust in that. Nice. And then bring your left hand behind you and try and lift your bum off your block to reach forward with your right hand. And then drop it down. Do the same side again. Just reach and back. Notice what happens in your hips, knees, ankles, shoulder, spine. Adjust, adapt, get creative. What's your version of this movement? Other side. Little right hand behind you. Left hand reaches. One more time. Nice. Wrap your elbows around your knees, sit up tall, close your eyes. Lengthen through the top of your head. Find your breath. Nice. So come lie on the floor. Just lie on the floor, put your block underneath your bum, or just lie on the floor and stretch your legs up towards the ceiling, or squeeze your knees towards your chest. Just rock from side to side, just until the music is over. So even though it does feel like the class is over now, trust that this last 2 minutes does something, okay? So try it out. And you stay there and just rock your knees from side to side and just settle in and notice how you feel after your practice. And of course, if you have to dash off and save the world, please do. Yeah, I'm very excited about equilibrium. I always get really excited about the next one. And then I really am so grateful to the one that's happening. You know, that alignment to resources, to the deep and steady continuity of practice. Something happens when we turn up. And that doesn't mean that I feel very good some days when I turn up. And like I can feel really grim some days when I turn up. And then I always feel better after my practice. And I always feel better after the whole of this practice. Now, some of you have been with me, I don't know, is it 18 months or something? Something ridiculous that we have traveled along with. So thanks for being here with me. Really so grateful for, for you. Thanks. So great. I will see you all tomorrow. And last day of a line. And be well, be awesome, be you. Ciao. Choo choo. Yeah. It was so funny.